Hey Michelle, I ran some tests on the CAP Wellness Center website and took a look at it. And the good news is there's a lot of ways I can help you guys out to really get off the ground as far as visibility goes and help you guys get some new members in through the doors. So what I'd like to do is just take you through this quick presentation, kind of just bring you into the process, educate you on how SEO works, why it's important, and what I can do to get you more traffic to the website, as well as turn that traffic into something valuable, which is what it's all about. So getting started, as far as wellness centers goes, there's three sources on the web for new members. The sources are the local map results, the local organic results, and AdWords, and I'll go through and explain all of those. So we'll start with the local map pack. If you do a Google search for prenatal yoga Encinitas, uh, below the first AdWords ad here, the first thing you'll see is the local map pack results. Recently updated, there used to be 7 spots in these map packs, but now with the recent Google update, there's just 3. So it's even more important to have your SEO done so you can get into this top spot. Soul of Yoga currently has the first spot that is. Just to kind of show you how important that is, let's take a closer look at Soul of Yoga. So on their Google Plus page, they've had about a little over 250,000 impressions to their Google Plus page. What that means is that just over 250,000 times someone has seen the Soul of Yoga on Google as a result of being in this first map spot. Why is that valuable? About 10% of the views on this page turn into actual clicks on that spot. Sometimes people click on the AdWords over here, sometimes they'll click on the other results in the map pack, and sometimes they'll click on the organic results, which are below the map pack. So if we assume that 10% of those views turn into actual clicks to the website, that means that MapSpot has resulted in about 28,000 visitors to their website. If we assume a 20% conversion rate, which just means we're assuming that 20% of the people who come onto the website actually do something of value, either subscribe to the mailing list and eventually become a member, or come into the center directly and are members right away. Then if we assume that 20% conversion rate, that results in 5,500 clients or members to that studio just as a result of being on that map spot. And then if you multiply that 5,500 number by whatever the amount that client or member is going to invest in your services over the lifetime, or their lifetime, that is, then that's how you figure out exactly how valuable the map spot is to Soul of Yoga. So we know it's valuable, but how do we get there? There's several factors that go into the map pack results. The first couple are a physical address in the city. So obviously you guys have an address in Encinitas already, so that's covered. 3 that are of note in the top 5 are all about citations. Citations in 3 and 4, and then what's called name, address, phone number, NAP in number 5. And those are all referring to the same thing, which are citations. So you've probably seen some of these sites before. These are all online directories and search engines that you can submit the name, address, and phone number of your business to. The more directories that the business is submitted to, the more authority, or the more power your site has in the eyes of Google. So basically, if you've got 50 citation sources all pointing back to your website with the name, address, and phone number of the CAP Wellness Center, that's telling Google that this is a legitimate business and they're providing a real service, and it's not just a website that somebody threw up on the internet and is trying to get some money out of it. How What I can do to help is I've got a program. It's called Bright Local. It actually tells me exactly what citations some of the local competition has. This A marker right here corresponds to the first marker on the map. So Soul of Yoga, it tells me exactly what citations or internet listing directory listings they have. So what I can do is go through and find all the citations that the competition has. I'll then match exactly what the competition has, and then I'll go over what they have. So if Soul of Yoga and some of the other centers in the area have, let's say, 150 citations, then what I'll do is I'll match those 150, and then I'll go above and beyond that to either 175 or 200 so that we can pass them in the map result. So these citations are incredibly important because nothing's more valuable than that map spot. So if there's any one single thing I can do to help you guys out, that would definitely be it. But there are more ways. So let's keep going. Number 2 behind the map pack is the local organic results. The organic results, not only a healthy kind of food, but also healthy for profit. Pun intended. So between the map pack and the organic results, if you can have 2 or 3 listings in the organic results on top of the map pack, then that means basically you can get anywhere from 25 to 50% of the search engine traffic on Google, which is great. So how do you get onto the first page for the organic results? It's a combination of content, links, on-page optimization, and mobile-friendly responsive sites, which I'll explain all of those. Actually, I won't explain mobile-friendly responsive site because luckily the CAP Wellness Center site is already mobile responsive. So great job with that. Content though. One thing I can do is some keyword research for you guys, which is what most people think of when they think of SEO. I already did some preliminary research and found a couple interesting things. So I targeted San Diego, so it's only showing search results coming from San Diego. And while there's lots of search happening for some of the terms that you might expect, like prenatal yoga, prenatal massage, and birthing classes, there's also a few different ways that you can capture some traffic and land some new clients or members that you might not have expected. Surprisingly high search results come from terms like prenatal vitamins. Actually, 3 to 4 times as many people are searching for prenatal vitamins as prenatal yoga. So what we can do is craft some content about prenatal vitamins and put it on the homepage. And to continue off of that, I can also do some research on the competitors. This is actually from a site that offers birthing classes in San Diego. It's called babiesinbloom.com, and I can actually find out all of the search terms that are leading people to their site. So what I can do is go around to all the different sites in the area, find some of the local competitors, and then find out exactly how they're getting their traffic. And then we can, not steal their content directly, but we can use some of the same keywords and craft your own content and put it on the homepage. So going back to that list, number 2 after content is links. This is a tool that tells me how many different websites have links that lead back to the CAP Wellness Center website. The more links a website has pointing in towards it, the more trust and the more authority Google's going to give that site. So the more links you have in relevance to the competition, the more likely you're going to be put at the top of the search results. So you can see there are currently 15 websites with links pointing back to the CAP Wellness Center website, which is actually a really good number for someone who's only been open for a few months. However, There's definitely some room to improve because if we take a look at the competition, they've currently got 283 different websites throughout the internet with links pointed back towards their domain. And for that reason, that's why they're top of the map pack and also in the top of the search or the organic results for prenatal yoga. So what I can do is build some links. I actually go out and build my own websites with domains that have high authority, and then I can point them in towards the CAP Wellness Center website so that this 15 number gets up closer to 283, because the closer you get, the more likely you are to be listed on that first page in the organic research results. Going back again, number 3, on-page optimization. This is the really technical stuff. I can go through this stuff if you want a deeper explanation, but basically it's a lot of stuff that I would have to alter in WordPress, and then going back to the content, it's just really important to have keywords at a density of 3 to 5% in the content on the home page. So what I would do after we do the keyword research, find out what people are searching for the most and what the competition is getting their web traffic with. What I'll do is I'll use those keywords and write up new content for the homepage. This is just another list of factors that go into visibility for the website as far as organic results go. Like I said, domain authority, that's just basically how many links are pointed in, and then also the citations, also the quality of the content. So that's you're kind of getting the gist of things now. So there's definitely a lot of search traffic that we can steal from some of the competitors and point towards the CAP Wellness Center site. So you've got the search traffic, but the big question is, what do we do with that? So looking at the CAP Wellness Center website, it's a beautiful website, extremely well done by the web designer. It's very streamlined and it's mobile friendly, so that's a huge plus there as far as the search results go. One thing I did notice though is there's not a very strong call to action on the homepage. So what I'd like to do is if I end up working with you guys, I'd like to do some consulting on how to turn all the web traffic I send to the website into either paying members or email list subscribers, just because it's one thing to have all these people coming to your website, but I also want to show you some changes you can make to increase the likelihood of someone coming onto your website and actually coming into the center to have either a yoga class or a birthing class or a massage or acupuncture. So these are some of the things I would suggest as far as the SEO goes. If you bring me on, I'd also like to manage the AdWords campaign for CAP Wellness, and that'll be able to provide some more immediate results, because local SEO, it takes somewhere in between 2 to 3 months to really start seeing results in the organic section. So AdWords is a way we can get people into the center immediately. And then, like I said, I'd also like to consult you guys on, or just you on the website, to make some changes to turn some of that traffic into paying customers. And when it all comes down to it, I'm looking at about 400 searches per month for things like prenatal yoga, prenatal massage, acupuncture in areas around Encinitas. So if we can potentially capture 30% of those 400 searches, and that's at full capacity once we've got a map spot, a couple spots in the organic search results, and using an AdWords campaign, that 30% of 400 equates to 120 new website visitors a month. And then when I work with you guys to increase the conversion rate of the website, that I'd say a 25% conversion rate is pretty reasonable for a wellness center. I'd say 120 website hits will convert into about 30 new visitors a month into the center. And then of those 30 new visitors, of course, those are brand new visitors that have never heard you guys before, and then they're going to tell their friends tell their friends, and it all branches off. So there's a lot of potential as far as the amount of new traffic you can get per month and converting that traffic into new paying customers or members. And what I can do once we start working together, we discussed this in the email, but Google Analytics can actually show you exactly how many visitors per month your site gets. So that way, your superiors will be able to verify that I'm actually getting results for them. And then also, of course, they'll see results in the increased foot traffic into the center. So I think we'll wrap that up here, Michelle. I'm sure I'm kind of boring you by now. So if you think we can do some work together, reach out to me, and I'd like to get started immediately with you guys. So we'll discuss a plan of action and get to work. Thanks, Michelle.